Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you a trick that I came up with myself called Snap, but it's actually more of a sleight than a trick, but you can use it as either. You can use it as a sleight or as a trick, your choice, but it's basically a color change and you're about to find out. So to start off, just give it one of these, and also give it some of these. Okay. So now, just tell me when to stop whenever you like. There? On the king or on the queen? Queen? Okay. Now, watch this. It's actually a bad queen. Never mind. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Do you see that? It's now changed into a 6. But you know what's even better than that? Just give it 1, 2, like this. And then one more cut. And this card has magically, guess what? Disappeared. Watch, I'll show you face down. No. Face up. Where's the queen? Nowhere to be seen. So yeah, that is the trick. Sorry, this card's a bit old, so you can't really spread it too well. But yeah, nowhere in sight. Okay, so now on to the tutorial. So, there is a gimmick, I'm sorry guys, but there is. Okay, so, I'm actually quite lucky that I didn't end up flashing this, otherwise the trick would have been ruined and just somehow managed to hide itself. But there is double-sided sticky tape, and if you don't have, like me, I lost my double-sided sticky tape, you can just use normal one and roll it over itself. So now what you want to do is on any face card, doesn't matter which card, you just put it in the center and you stretch it over as flat a bit as possible if you're using regular sticky tape. If it's double-sided, you're not going to have a problem like that. So now, once you've done this, you want to make sure it's not too loud, so you dab it a few times. Once you've done this, just get your deck and put it at the bottom. Then what you do is you give it a few shuffles, doesn't matter, as long as you can control the card and keep it at the bottom. Okay, so that shuffle, all I did was, I know it's at the bottom of this pile, I just make sure that's the first card I riffle down, and it'll stay at the bottom. Then the other thing I did was keep it at the bottom by doing an overhand shuffle. So what I did was, since there's sticky tape there, I put my hand a bit higher up on the back. What I did was, with my thumb, just held off a few here to make sure they didn't see the back card, because that's basically how you do overhand shuffles. So normally, you take the entire pack and then start shuffling off, but what you do is, with your fingers at the back, you hold onto it, and you start peeling off, and you keep that card, at the back. Okay, so do that a few times. Once you've done that, you ask them to just say stop whenever by doing the same thing again, keeping it at the back. When they say stop, you put that card at the top. And now, once you've done this, then you start doing the trick. So, what you do is, basically, put your hand across the deck like this, covering about 3/4 to a quarter of the deck. But I'd advise around 2/3 of the deck is pretty good. So around there. Once you've done this, what you do is, with your other hand, I use my right hand because I'm a right-hander, what you do is this. I'll show you from a side view. Here. Just that. And then it gets stuck to the card with sticky tape. And this takes a lot of practice, and to start off, make sure that the deck is bent this way instead of that way, because all decks will have a slight bend after a bit of use. So just make sure that it's kind of helping you, because if it's like this, it'll make it a lot more difficult, because the cards won't slide off as easily. So now once you've done that, what you do is that move, and you just try make it as quick as possible. That's a bad one, because 6 hearts to the 6 of diamonds doesn't look too good, so I'll change it here. Anyway, so what you do is, that thing, do it quickly. It's all under the cover of this other hand, which is what makes it so impressive. And bam. What happened is, it goes to the bottom of the deck, it looks like it's changed from the top, and then you just kind of drop the deck down on the card. Now once you've done this, you just kind of look like you're casually holding the deck, but as you're doing that, you're squishing the card into the sticky tape, so now it acts like one card. Then what you do is, whatever you like, try not to do riffle shuffles, because you might get a card in between the two, and then it won't really go through and stuff up the trick completely. So anyway, once you've done all that, you can do overhand shuffles, they're perfectly fine. Then you go through the back, so can't see it here, flip over, can't see it here either, and you go quickly, because if you go slowly they might notice that it's slightly off, like it almost always is. And if you want, you can even spread the cards, but like I said, you need a relatively new deck if you want to be able to do it well, and this isn't. So that's it, and I'll show you the one without the gimmick. So, same thing, basically, except here you don't need to be careful about the positioning of the cards at all. You just, go along with it. So, you have a card, what you do is the same thing. Whoops, sorry, it needs to be bent that way because I'm still not too great at it myself. Only made it about a few days ago, 2-3 days ago. You do the change, looks like it's changed, then they get amazed and you cut the deck. And that's it. Because if you don't cut the deck, it's suspicious when the card's at the bottom. So, yeah, that's it. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And as always, thanks for watching.